on a cargo ship. On the deck, the crew needs to move some of the cargo to prepare for a heavy lift later that day. Among other things, they need to move a tank. The work crew consists of a crane operator, a signaller, and a slinger, all of whom have long experience with lifting operations. In accordance with safety routines, the slinger is standing in the safety zone until the block is lowered into the correct position. Then, he goes over and fastens the stray line to the tank. He turns around to go back to his safe position. A floodlight weighing over 40 kilograms falls to the ground behind him. A couple of seconds before, this accident could have been fatal. What Let's look at the background for this incident. Crane performed. Routines on deck are followed, and signaler indicates all clear. The potential danger high above them. The crane cable starts swinging and hits a floodlight 15 meters over the loading deck. The swinging cable has enough force to knock off the floodlight and dislodge the safety wire. The crane operation stops immediately, and the area is cordoned off for investigation. To platform management. What failed in the run-up to this incident? Let's break down in routines. The potential falling object when it was installed, but is not dimensioned in relation to the forces it could be exposed to. Not identified as a hazard in the pre-job meeting. Focus on obstacles related to lifting operations, but don't go into detail on the entire space used during a lifting operation. How can we keep similar incidents from happening again? Do you use deck and the whole vertical space before crane operations to find objects that represent a hazard? Would you use floodlight? Would potential hazard? Have you mounted objects to see whether they are secured well enough? Measures where necessary, removing or installing safeguards? Have or performed upgrades on safeguards over the past year? And observation techniques and hazard judgment that puts you in a position to identify hazards and evaluate risk? The risk that you have overlooked a potential falling object increases. Disprove where you gave negative answers. Have you expected can happen? To discover hazards, you need to use your whole self, experience, and imagination. Only see the unthinkable.